Dawn is upon us, and well, I need to fill my panniers with stuff. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. So this video is all about carrying stuff in your panniers, your boxes, on your bike. What should you be carrying? Funny, I got some emails recently from various different people asking me actually what do I carry on my bike and what should you carry on your bike. Okay, so the first thing you've got to do is discuss what kind of bike you've got and also what kind of journey that you're going to make. It really depends. So it really depends. If you're going on a longer journey, you're going to pack a lot more stuff. Shorter journeys, you don't really have to carry that much stuff. If your bike is, let's say, a sports bike, then you don't necessarily want to pack loads of stuff on there. If you've got a touring bike, let's say, then naturally you could easily put stuff on there and it wouldn't really impact the ride at all. Okay, so what kind of stuff do I carry on my bike for day-to-day riding? Well, because I live in a country where you're never quite sure what the weather's going to be from one day to the next, I carry a set of waterproofs with me. Now, in all fairness, I very rarely wear the waterproofs, even when it's raining, especially on the shorter journeys. I think, well, I'll just get wet and be done with it. It's not really a problem. It's the hassle of putting them on. But I do carry them, and they're always in my panniers. And, you know, sometimes I wear them, sometimes I don't. What I do put them on for every now and again is, let's say if I'm feeling a bit cold or the temperature drops or something like that, and I'm going on a longer journey, then I'll put them on as an extra windbreak as well. And that tends to work for me. Now, in terms of tools, I used to be a big advocate of trying to take as many tools as you could, even for the shorter journeys. But in recent years, I've kind of modified that and changed my thinking a little bit. You see, it really depends what kind of bike you've got and also how old it is and how much work you can realistically do on your bike as well. So let's say I've got a relatively modern bike now. There's little on the side of the road that I could actually do apart from, you know, tweak a little here, you know, possibly tighten something up. So I take very simple tools. I definitely take cable ties, I take tape, I take a puncture repair kit. Because I'm running tubeless tires, it's easy for me to do that. If you're running a bike with inner tubes, you might want to take a spare inner tube, tire change kit, that kind of stuff. You might be able to do this with a smaller bike, but when you're talking big bikes, that is a real issue. So having breakdown recovery is probably the best tool in your arsenal. Now, on the theme of changing tires or dealing with punctures, then you're going to have to re-inflate the tire. So I take a compact tire inflator with me as well, and that's always on my bike. And every now and again, I'll charge it up and away I go. In terms of sockets and spanners, I only take a few spanners of the sizes of bolts that I know I might need to tweak every now and again. Spark plug socket I'll take, and a wrench. I also take a wheel wrench as well, just in case I ever had to do something with the rear wheel especially. Also, what I would always say is take things with you that you are going to need for your journey, especially if it's a longer journey, that kind of thing. And if you're going on a tour, if you're going camping, obviously you're going to modify what you take with you according to the journey that you're going to make and the terrain and the countries in which you're going to ride as well. So it's always changing. But essentially, for a modern bike, yeah, just a simple set of tools that you might be able to tweak a little bit here. Some tape, some cable ties, just something that you might need to get you out of a bind, a small bind, but anything major, you're gonna have to call out the recovery really to get yourself sorted. And most modern bikes are heavily reliant on electronics as well. So as soon as that goes, forget it, you know, you got no chance. So simple set of tools, tire puncture repair kit, tire plugs with tubeless tires, tire inflator, that kind of thing, waterproofs. Now I ride with an open face helmet, but I also ride all year round as well. But I ride in daylight hours, nighttime hours as well. So I wear sunglasses, but I've also got a clear set of glasses which I keep in my panniers as well. Other things that I carry, well, I carry camera equipment as well, but I also carry a cargo net for my rack if I ever have to strap something to it as well. Extra straps, extra bungee cords, that's the kind of thing that I have in my box as well. Ultimately, whatever you take on your bike, you want it to be as compact and light as possible. So if I'm ever thinking about carrying something on my bike, I'm always looking for the smallest and lightest item that I can find that will do the job as well. Because essentially space and weight are your enemy on a motorcycle. So you need to keep it as light and as compact and as small as possible. But really it comes down to an individual, what you want to carry on your bike. If you want to fill it up with tools and fill it up with all sorts of things, picnic blankets, sleeping gear, whatever, even if you're not going to use it, then fill your boots, do it. That's entirely up to you. I tend to go really light with what I carry on my bike. I only tend to take the essentials for that journey. You could take, you know, medical kits, first aid kits. If you're riding as a group, then you can share the load of equipment and you can share it amongst you as well. So not one person is taking everything and you're not doubling up on equipment. You share it across all the different bikes. That's another way of doing it as well. There we go. I hope you found that useful. So I've just come to ruins this morning and yeah, have a little look around. I haven't been around here in a long time, but anyway, I thought I'd take a ride out into the country and see what's what as we're breaking dawn here in the UK. If you've got any questions about riding, about Sport Glide, about Harley Davidsons or any bike whatsoever, send in your photos, ask your questions, and I'll see what I can do about making a video as well. I've been getting lots of emails recently from different people on different subjects, so I'm trying to make different videos to address those as well. But I say, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask, and if I can help, I'll always do so. Right, anyway, and with that, I'm going to head off down the road. But I'll catch you again on another video coming very soon. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out the website, RevelatorAlf.com. There's lots of biking news and information there. And also check out my new sports reaction channel, On Me Head Son. I'll leave the link in the description below. And that's all sport and reaction from football, boxing, MMA, motorsports, you name it. Right, catch you again. Ta-da.